Please be advised that the views and opinions of the host and guests do not reflect those of the station, the management, and its network.
Hi, welcome back to Millennial TV. We're having a very interesting conversation about trust, who to trust, how to trust, and most importantly, when you lose that trust, how are you gonna gain it back, or how are you gonna give it back, right? So let's see. Have you ever had anyone who you lost trust in, someone that you loved, or?
Yeah, I have had a lot. Even families or like exes,
Family members,
or
mabigat
friends,
yun.
marami.
Mabigat pag family members. How about you?
Yeah, when she said na parang yun yung family members, parang yun, and then sinabi mo rin na mas mabigat siya. Kasi, for example, if niloko ka ng strangers, for example, may binilihan ka, tapos hindi yun, magagalit ka lang, and then that's it, diba? Like, parang you moved on easily. Pero kapag if it's someone that you love, especially you trusted for the longest time, like partner mo sa business, or even friends, and you know, people you dated.
True.
Parang naisahan ka, di ba? Like, you know, being cheated on or being fooled, being lied to.
And for me,
That's
for
very
some
hard.
reason, the people that messed with my trust before, I kind of put it in like a bag and carry it to my next relationship. And it really sucks because the next person that I'm dating kind of doesn't deserve that. You know, they didn't do anything wrong, but just because I've been hurt before or I've lost that trust in someone else before, parang ayun nga, yung expectations ko, or parang alam mo yun, wala na akong gana, or parang andami, and it reflects, you know, eventually, ang dami mga issues na parang lalabas lang siya, iinom lang siya, pero feeling ko like, oh my God, what if he like goes on and flirts with someone else?
May trauma.
Diba? Yun nga the trauma kicks in.
It's nice that you're aware though.
I know! Kasi I want to change. I want to be able to trust the people that I love. Diba? Kahit medyo na-damage ako before, parang I want to be hopeful about the future na, okay, kaya ko naman na inda.
I think self-awareness is one thing, and then you can also go to therapy.
True.
Some people, we have different coping mechanisms. Some people, they're very like resilient now when it comes to that. Parang, okay, tomorrow is another day. Okay naman, I mean, they have this parang something sa kanila na they can just switch off, switch on yung certain emotions.
Is it easier ba for men to
I think it is. For let's ask them. Like,
Ako,
Chris.
para sa akin hindi mo kailangan ng trust ko eh. Kasi protection mo yun.
Oh.
Right. Yes. I
Hindi,
agree with
kasi
this.
hindi mo ako kilala, unpredictable ako ganun.
But what if like
But what if someone cheated on you?
trust?
Relationship, gano'n.
Like if a
Yung mga
girl
friends mo na, or like girlfriend.
Okay lang, sige. Di doon ka doon sa much better.
Okay, so cut off.
parang gano'n, ang easy pag sa lalaki. Samantalang when it comes to the girls.
We cannot really generalize
Kasi-
that. You know, some guys are very, very vulnerable
Kasi
and
para
sensitive.
Oh yeah, that's
Kasi para sa akin, mas aasahan ko pa rin yung sarili ko. Kasi meron nangyari sa akin parang napakasimple lang niya. Meron akong dog na Alaskan Malamute, tapos namatay siya. So, kailangan namin maghukay ng at least 4 feet kasi malaki yung dog. So, yung kausap ko na yun, hindi nagpunta. So, nag-promise siya sa akin na tutulungan niya ako. So, hindi siya nagpunta. So, sabi ko, sige, okay lang. So, ang nangyari, mas pinagkakatiwalaan ko yung sarili ko. Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, sige, ako na lang, kaya ko maghukay ito hanggang sa Earth's core. Yun yung sabi ko sa kanya.
Muscles ni Chris.
How deep
Humuhukay sa Earth's core.
Pero did it affect how you treat other
Hindi
friends?
naman.
Kaya naman parang nagkaroon ka na ng parang next time I only have myself to rely on. O kaya naman
I guess it doesn't reflect as much Parang may certain level of trust na siya, and then he trusts himself more.
Yes.
And then so parang there's less room for disappointment. Kasi kahit nawala yung trust sa mga friends or the people that you want to trust, andun ka pa rin
At
You
saka
be
yung
yourself.
onset, sinabi niya na binababa niya ng expectations niya.
Yeah.
So sometimes diba parang, like for example ako, I have trust issues din, and very perfectionist kasi ako. So if I give someone a task, parang iniisip ko agad, pag nagawa mo to bongga. Pag hindi mo to nagawa, parang, okay lang, parang ready naman na ako.
Ganun din.
Parang sa
ako.
judgment.
Parang for me, you had one job.
Oo, yeah, correct.
Even-
Not even in
Yeah.
jobs or even in employment. Even in, for example, uy, pwede pa-edit naman ako. I sobrang taas ng pride ko, I rarely ask for favor. But when I do, ibig sabihin, I trust you that much. However, meron akong parang backup plan na parang, if ever mag-fail to, kaya ko pa rin.
my
God.
So,
Yeah.
self-sustaining pa rin ako. Some people kasi, when they trust someone, they just
They good
trust
at all.
everything.
All eggs in one
Correct,
basket.
correct.
That's
They just put
something.
everything. So kapag na ano yun, sobrang yung disappointment, sobrang, ako lagi akong, hindi naman sa pagiging pessimistic yung negative na iniisip mo
Yeah.
agad na mag-fail siya or hindi ka na
Na may options ka.
lolokohin ka niya.
ganun.
Pero parang akin safety net mo yun na parang at least
Yeah.
hindi ka ganun madidisappoint. At hindi, kasi ang pangit dyan, ikaw yung niloko, pero gagalit ka sa sarili mo because you trusted the
You
wrong
trusted,
person.
yeah.
Diba? Sometimes, you put the blame on yourself na parang, bobo-bobo ka naman, nagpauto ako, nagpakagaling mo na ako. But
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, some people just really take advantage of you.
True.
They are just really like that. So, hindi mo naman kayang kontrolin kung paano ka nila iti-treat eh. No? They treat you the way they see you. So, kung feeling nila,
Or
kayang-kaya.
that's just the way they are.
Yeah, yun nga. So, some people are just really
Personality.
bad. So, yun. Multifaceted. Like, ikaw naman, how do you handle, for example, someone cheated on you or someone lied to you, how do you move forward with your life? Wow.
Thank you.
Honestly ako, I mean, easier said than done. Pero ideally, you give the new person a fresh slate.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kasi that person deserves the benefit of the doubt, especially if anomaly naman yung previous relationship mo na hindi naman lahat ng tao
Yes,
ganon.
correct.
Having said that, I don't think naman the decision to trust or not trust someone should take away from the lessons you've learned from your previous relationship. Like, I think it's okay to be hurt and it's okay to be a little bit more reserved with how much of yourself you give. There's nothing wrong with establishing better boundaries when you feel like your trust is something that needs to be earned, no? Pero ako kasi, again, going beyond relationships, there are practical applications also to gaining and losing trust.
Yeah.
Like, for example, at work, I should be able to trust the people that work under me or work for me to be able to deliver their tasks. Kasi kahit sabihin mong ako yung type of person na I feel like I can do everything better by myself, I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm gonna have to trust the people that work for me to
And that's
be
the
able to
narcissistic
deliver.
mentality, na parang feeling
Oo.
mo, di ba, superior and parang you don't trust anyone. That's also very self-serving.
But when you see naman that you have a coworker or someone you work with that doesn't deliver, eventually, if I'm the boss, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm probably not going to assign you bigger tasks in the future. And the same way na ako din naman when people assign tasks to me, my superiors, for example, I know that there's a trust that is in there. Like, for example, us as television hosts, Box hosts, diba? The management is able to trust us to deliver a good show each and every single time. 33 episodes running in. Do you think they would give us this opportunity? Or do you think we would be 33 episodes deep? Diba? If they couldn't trust us
I
to
think-
create good content.
So we've
Yeah,
delivered. That's
yeah.
why we've built that trust.
Correct.
Parang
Trust
ganun.
is a gift. You know, if someone trusts you, you do not waste that opportunity.
You don't take it
because,
for
Yeah,
granted.
you don't take it for granted because it's a double-edged sword. It damages you, your reputation, and it damages that person who trusted you.
Yeah.
How do we move forward? I think number one is to forgive yourself. That sometimes you trust the wrong person, and then you
learn from it.
You learn from it, and then the next time you meet someone, give them a chance. Sinasabi nyo na clean slate, and everyone comes with the past. Kung ano man yung nangyari sa past niya or sa past mo, start over na kayo, not just in relationships, but even in friendships. And ito, may tanong dito, parang niniwala ba kayo na once trust is broken, parang everything else follows, or parang wala nang chance yun, or ma-repair pa ba?
No, I cannot do that. Like once trust, I love to like hear you out,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
For me, that's so important. For example, you were supposed to show up at my birthday party
Yes.
and you didn't. Like give me a solid reason, right? Wag naman yung ay.
Guilty ako, sorry. May birthday ako kahapon.
Well, it
So
depends.
relatable.
For some people, it's petty. For some people, it's
Yun
deep.
nga
Yeah,
Some people don't care. Like, okay,
Correct,
wala
correct.
silang pake. Ay, lang, bahala na. But for me, for you to be, if you want to gain my trust back, give me a solid reason kung bakit
Correct,
hindi.
correct.
And then like, try to make up for your mistake, diba?
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, then I can maybe trust you. Then we can start from,
Yeah.
like,
And
from
show
zero.
remorse, which is
Yun
important.
nga.
Some people kasi, they're very unapologetic na parang they don't even apologize, they're not even sincere na parang na-hassle ko, kaya naman they
True.
fool you. Kasi lahat naman tayo feeling ko, we have all the capability to forgive.
Yes.
But forgetting, that's a different thing.
I know.
Like, I will not
Di ba
forget
sabi
that.
nga, forgive it, forget.
Mahirap kasi eh.
It depends, if the relationship is
So hard to just forget things, lalo
Yeah.
na when it's a
forgetting
big,
loses the lesson eh.
Yeah.
You forgive, it heals you eh. Pero forgetting, it loses the lesson. So next time, maluloko ka ulit kasi
True.
kung kalilimutan mo lang yung... I think next time you be more cautious, you be
Yeah.
more careful to protect yourself as well.
But then, I have a question. Is it that when you were younger, you guys were younger, was it easier for you to give trust?
Oh, yeah.
Parang ako rin eh. As in,
Yeah.
Kasi wala ka pang alam masyado, di ba?
wala pang
It's
experience, wala
those
pang masyadong
experience
learn
na-
stuff
Oo.
and okay.
And you don't take things too seriously nun. Parang niloko, ayaw mo sa akin, okay naman, may niloko ka, parang magagalit ka. But
Yeah.
you know, when kids, di ba, parang tayo, parang for example, inagaw sa yung ganito, ninakaw, kinuha, o kaya naman nagsinungaling sa'yo, nagkampiyan sila, ganyan. And then the next day, magkalaro ulit sila. Because
nga.
for them, like
easier
happiness
a
is
bit.
more important than
Yeah,
pride.
it's very wholesome.
Tayo kasi parang mas personal na sa atin ngayon yung mga enemies o kaya naman yung mga heartaches. It's deeper na. And I think, yun nga, it comes from the trauma. Kung hindi ka naman kasi talaga for example, when you were a kid, like very trusting, and depende rin yun sa mga tao around you. If
Yes.
they're helping you heal and if they're really good for your mental health, eventually makaka-recover ka rin lang. Pero kung eventually, laging same pattern, lagi ka niloloko,
Yun nga.
I don't
Nababasa mo naman sa
Correct.
tao kung paano sila eh. If they're worth your trust or if they're not. Some people are very held back. Parang, for me, I go all in eh. If I want someone to trust me, I really share with them my vulnerabilities,
Yeah.
I don't really hold back. Just so, and then if they take that and hold it against me, that's where I'm known na parang, okay, I cannot trust this person. But then I've met so many people that are so into themselves na parang, alam mo, ayaw nila eh. Kasi they've built this wall and if they don't want to let anyone in. I kind of like both personalities. I mean, they're
But it's kind of exhausting din, no?
Yun nga.
I mean, for example, a lot of people, yun nga, sobra silang may wall and they don't trust anyone. Lahat, they do everything by themselves. They don't enter they don't risk at
They
all.
don't risk,
Kasi, yeah,
yun
they don't
nga.
risk kasi takot na sila, feeling nila malulugi na
But do
naman
they
ako
lose
dito.
less
Yeah.
sa tingin mo?
It's a trauma response.
Yeah, it's a trauma
True,
response, but
that
that's
could
not. But have you ever really lived na parang do you want to live
Parang
your
take a
life
chance,
being
no?
Pero hindi
too
naman siya
safe?
ganun kasama kasi nga, di ba sabi ko kanina, protection na yun para sa sarili niya.
Yeah. I think lahat
So
naman
maybe
may...
I should protect
lahat
myself
may limits. Wag lang yung sobra-sobra na parang, just because you protect yourself too much and then you don't have fun na anymore. Kasi, sometimes we fall down and we trust the wrong person. Pero
True.
feeling ko, kailangan lahat ng boundaries. Lahat naman. Kasi
But
lahat naman ng
I'm gonna
sobra.
practice that. I'm gonna practice the other way around na parang, if you do something that gains the trust, okay, I'll give you points. I won't give you 100%.
Yeah,
Kasi yun
not
yung approach ko eh, and I feel like I've been hurt before. Kaya, I'll go on a trial, guys. Try ko yung wala pa akong masyadong trust and then bigyan ko
Yeah.
ng points na unti-unti. Maybe there will be better relationships coming out of it than, the other way around. Let's see.
And I think feeling ko parang ano lang din siya. Yun yung understand that we all have toxic traits. Sometimes, may mga
yeah.
promises din tayo na nabi-break natin. And people are not perfect. Given na iba-iba tayo ng pinagdadaanan, feeling ko, give people a chance to redeem themselves. Na parang, sometimes kasi di ba parang, niloko mo na ako, that's it. You're done. You don't do that to people you love. Like, especially, I think you should focus on the pattern. Kapag merong pattern na lang, lululokohin ka, magsasorry, lululokohin ka ulit, magsasorry, lululokohin ka, and then that's it. Pero kapag yung mga one-time thing, o kaya talagang lapse or something, feeling ko, just give it time, eventually, you will move on.
Sige, pero ito may habol lang ako ng question. Sa street yan, pag may lumapit sa'yo nanghihingi, gano'ng kalaki yung tiwala mo sa kanila?
Nanghihingi?
Ay, Diyos ko, like, a dami
Like,
ko na experience.
nanglilimos?
Yeah. Even on Facebook, may mga nagsasolicit.
Yeah,
ganun,
for
ganun.
me, I always do. Kasi you can't really know
Yeah.
I
And if-
think not money, just give food. Mas better.
Yeah.
Pwede.
That's my way then, but at the same time, I have
Food, yeah.
this saying na parang the more you give, the more
You'll
Yeah.
get
the world
parang
will
give
it
back.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, like, for that person to go to that all
Yeah.
that to that
Yeah.
extent to
Yeah,
ask
to have
from
the
me to
guts
put
to
the
ask,
pride
yeah.
to put the pride down, and like for me that already takes a lot.
But
and if
scammers
I
are
can
really
help,
good at that.
Yeah.
They
Yun
play
nga,
with your
yung
emotion.
That's how much I see.
Alam mo, very interesting na parang, I think for once, no, ito yung episode na medyo parang iba-iba talaga yung POV
Opinions.
natin when it comes to trust and giving trust and receiving that trust, no. So sa pagbabalik po natin, no, I'm just wondering, totoo ba na yung mga mas bata, yung mga Gen Z ay mga less trusting na than yung mga millennials and yung mga boomer generation? So
Yes.
dyan lang kayo mga ka-millennial, trust us. Millennial TV will be right back.
yes.
Nice.